Hello and welcome to Misrepresented. I'm your host, Lisa Opie, and today I'm so excited because our special guest flew in from Scottsdale. Today we have Sarah Lyons Glabman, who is the founder of Epic Destination Shoots, Editor-in-Chief of Bodyscape Magazine, and she is an internationally published celebrity photographer. So I'm honored to have you here today, Sarah.
Thank you, Lisa. It's
Of
so fun to
course.
be here. This is such a great setup you've got.
Oh, thank you.
Honored to be on your podcast.
Thank you. And we have a special guest also.
Yes,
Lexi
we do.
DePalm.
She's just adopted me.
Oh no, I'm jealous. So we're here doing these amazing shoots for Epic Destination. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what we expect and what goes into it?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I've been a full-time photographer for 16 years, and just doing Epic Destination shoots is my passion. So what I do is I set up about 2 super high-end, over-the-top photo shoots in between South Florida and Scottsdale, my hometown.
Wow.
So coming to Florida is always such a thrill for me. I get to work with you. I get to work with Joey Rolone, our celebrity stylist friend, and all kinds of amazing models come and do these shoots and take advantage of everything that we have to offer them too, which is just so fun for me.
Your shoots are so extra. Like you go above and beyond. What inspires you? Like when you set up a shoot and a client books you, like how do you know what space to book? Do you shoot inside or outside?
Well, it really depends on what the client wants, because at the end of the day, it's all about them. Mm-hmm. And I have to hear their message loud and clear, right? Some people might want to do like very fitness specific shoots. Others want to do just like a fun glam shoot just for themselves. You know, we've got magazine goals, or we've just got content goals, or just goals to shoot for fun. So I have to listen to their messages loud and clear. And that's what helps me determine the location. Are we going to the beach? Are we renting a studio? Are we renting a mansion like we did the other day?
Oh,
you know,
that was so fabulous.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're a jack of all trades. You have so much going on. How do you best describe what you do?
Oh gosh, that's a really good term, jack of all trades. But yeah, I publish Bodyscape Magazine. I photograph all the content. I'm also working with some other major elite level magazines right now, which will be coming
name off
out.
a few.
Oh my gosh, okay. FHM and FHM International Editions, Playboy International Editions, Muscle and Fitness, hers, like, you know, and I still have Epic Fit that I publish myself too. So we're very, very busy over in Scottsdale. When I go home and I just bring everything back with me, it's like, hey, husband, I'll see you for an hour today, and I will be in my studio doing everything else for the remainder of the time. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So how did you start everything? When did you get into photography? When did the magazine start?
I started shooting in 2008. I was actually a realtor in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh
did you not know that? Yeah.
A little bit. I knew you were in real estate at some point.
Yeah. I was a realtor and the market crashed, and the fight was not worth fighting for me. I was just going like, I've got to find something else to do. So I had some previous modeling experience from the fitness days back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So I just decided one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just give this a shot and see if what it feels like makes any sense to me. And sure enough, I was obsessed.
Wow.
Yeah. So I bought a camera kit.
How did you tell me about your first photo shoot? I have to hear the story.
There was a time where, you know, I was able to access some pretty fabulous models from LA, because I used to go out there and do shoots myself, kept in contact with some of them. And I'm like, can you let me photograph you and let's see where it goes?
Yeah.
So I would drive out from Scottsdale to LA for like a week and stay at my friend Jenny's house. I would bring my giant iMac computer and just like practice my editing as soon as the shoots were done. I was like, it had me. It was like full force, locked and loaded. I was in. And so, yeah, having that experience and having those people to work with was a huge blessing, because without them knowing how to model already, I don't know if I would have been able to get to where I am right now.
I feel like I'm the same way with makeup. I kind of tapped into my network. I had to beg people to like let me do their makeup at first, but they helped me so much.
My gosh. And your skills are bar none.
Thank you. Yeah. Was there any time where you got like discouraged at any point, where you were like, maybe photography's not it for me? And how did you overcome it and push through?
Right. I never really got discouraged with photography. I think I got discouraged with other photographers that were coming in behind me. And I had sort of, for lack of a better term, at least I've been told that I changed the way that women were photographed in the fitness world. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I did that, right? And so there's other photographers coming in behind me that are trying to do the same thing. And then they reached out to the people that I've already photographed. And I know you shot with Sarah, but I'll do it for 1/10 of the cost, right? So just to get their portfolios going, right? Like that's what they wanted to do. And kind of shady, but it is what it is. But that was happening a lot in the industry. I would say from 2010 to 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was at the top of the fitness industry. Like I would go to these fitness shows and I would have 28 shoots booked.
Oh my gosh.
Like it was crazy.
Back in those days, was it mostly male dominated? Do you think it was because you're a female photographer, you knew how to shoot these women and that's what made you stand out so much?
Absolutely.
Love that.
Yeah. And the husbands of these women or significant others, they loved it because they're like, we know Sarah's not going to try anything. Right. It's not going to be weird. You're safe. You're in the safe zone.
Yeah.
So fortunately, I still have a lot of people from that time that still call, they'll come on an epic destination shoot. A few of the ladies that we've worked with in the past together, they're all from that era. So
I love that so much. And I love shooting with girls because I feel like I'm just more comfortable and you guys get it. And you know how I'm feeling because men, they just think you're confident. They expect you to be so confident. 100%. But like, we have our little weird insecurities and girls get that. So they'll be like, okay, you don't like your nose, I'm going to pose you that way.
Yes.
Where guys are like, you look great, just pose like that.
Right. So. And then you're like, wait, I don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. So with all these men in the industry, was it challenging for you to break through? Was it hard?
Not really. Yeah. Because like I said, I had my own style.
Love that.
And, I think that, a lot of photographers do come in with their own style. They try and figure it out as they go. But I think that I was just gifted with this one style that needed to come out of me. And I think about it like, when I was a fitness model, I wish I would have been photographed that way.
Yeah.
So like if I need photos done, who's going to shoot me,
Who does shoot you?
Well, right.
So back to Epic Destination, what goes into producing? I know I've seen everything that you do. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But tell me everything that goes into it.
Yeah. Lisa hears from me like 5 months in advance.
Yeah.
Like, are you available? Can we do this?
Yeah.
But again, it's like just, putting the idea out there and seeing who I hear from, because at the end of the day, those are the people that are going to do the bookings, right? Mm-hmm. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody understands what we do.
Yeah.
And it's so those people that are listening, you just have to get here and experience it for yourself.
Because like the videos only do so much, but that's like such a small portion of the whole experience.
Exactly. But again, like listening and knowing what people want, that's what helps guide me in the plan to make the entire thing happen.
I love that. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your magazine, Bodyscape and Epic Fit,
Yeah, Epic Fit. Bodyscape was started in 2018, and it was just a thing where I was so tired of waiting in line for other publishers to run my photos, because I've always had my stuff published. Wow. But these fitness magazines, again, we're getting backlogged with so much work from newer photographers. And they're like, okay, the line's getting longer. We love you, Sarah. But still, like, there's a long line of people in front of you now that want to get their stuff submitted too. And I just got so fed up with it, Lisa. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own.
I love that.
I'm going to start my own magazine, because at the end of the day, I think that I can create a really beautiful publication that people will appreciate. And it's a little bit more of like a fine art piece.
It's amazing. I love it. I flipped through the copies. I love it so much. So what came first, Epic Destination or Bodyscape Magazine?
Actually, Epic Destination shoot came first. Yeah, the very first one I did was in 2016 in Tulum, Mexico. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I just, like, that was the first one. I mean, talk about an epic location, right? Tulum, but it was a lot safer to go to those places back then. And I would have like 11 people booked that were like, yeah, just full faith. We're going to go book with Sarah in Tulum. And because it was kind of a new concept, right? Just one photographer putting these things
I feel like it still is pretty new.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the first one. And then since then I was in Malibu in 2017, Lake Tahoe 2018. And then I started coming back to South Florida again in 2021, I think it was. And that was when I worked.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
That was our first one.
Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I'm always like, I can't wait to be back on set.
Yeah, right. And it's always like, okay, we're meeting for the first time. Like, how's this going to go? And it was just seamless. And then you introduced me to Joey on that shoot too.
Oh, we love Joey. I'm sure everybody listening knows about Joey Rolon.
Yes.
The legend.
We love him.
So who is a good fit for Epic Destination, but also Bodyscape Magazine? Like, what are you looking for in a cover model?
So a cover model will typically be someone that has a story to tell that wants to get it out there, right? Because my editor-in-chief at Bodyscape, Carrie Lee Brown, goes in and interviews these cover models, and we give them anywhere from 30 to 40 pages in the magazine to just take the stage and tell the story.
I love that.
So that's why we've got to kind of shoot the images accordingly to what I know that story is going to read like, right?
Wow.
So it's a platform. It's a marketing platform. It is, you have a way to secure your own cover with that magazine to where it's a guarantee. Like, okay, this is my marketing piece, and I'm going to take this piece of content and work it through until I can't work it through anymore.
And it's so empowering. Like, you're doing so much to empower women, and that's what we're all about.
Women. Yeah.
That's all you do.
Yeah, because I like to be empowered too. It empowers me to empower them.
Yeah, it's so true. So you're probably super busy. How do you manage your day to day? I know you're a wife, you're at home.
Yeah.
What's it like managing all of these projects?
I'm so grateful that my husband just kind of lets me be. He's not worried about not spending enough time together or anything like that. But for example, when I get back from this shoot, I'll be buried in my office, just kind of organizing and peeking through everything, because we do have a lot of cover shoots booked on this schedule, which is just incredible. So I'm going to be excited to announce those when they come out. But yeah, just a lot of retouching time, communicating with the clients. The idea is to keep the iron hot, right? You don't want this experience to fade out. You want it to just be like, oh my gosh, this just happened. I'm still so excited, and get some retouched images over to those clients. So they've got content like, this just happened, you know,
oh my gosh,
I'm so excited. And there's so much more to come.
While we're on set, I know you work so hard. You have these really early call times, managing the clients and everything like that. But I feel like that's not the hardest part of your job. What's the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of the job is just organizing the schedule and getting the right locations
really?
together. The schedule,
oh
really.
My gosh.
Because I can go home and do the retouching and, you know, the building of the magazines. Like, that's second nature to me now.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a matter of getting everything together location-wise, what kind of location, you know, what does the model want to shoot, making sure that we've got her looks all squared away, because what I think, or maybe Joey thinks might be the right thing for that client, might not be the right thing that that client wants. Right. So it's just kind of getting the looks, the vibe, the schedule together once we're here, and then it's smooth sailing.
Oh, it's so incredible. Yeah. I'm like, I can't wait for tomorrow.
I know.
We're shooting tomorrow.
Yes.
So you have a background in fitness and you're just all about fitness. I know you're always eating healthy on set. So do you have any advice on how to stay fit when you're so busy?
Just make sure that the foods that you grab are going to benefit you. Like, for example, if I'm feeling down, you know, you've seen me a couple of times here, I'm not going to grab a banana. Because I need some potassium, and it's super fast, and I'm not going to feel bad about eating it. It's not going to make me feel bad, right?
Yeah.
So staying healthy, trying to be light on your feet and nimble, and stretching and working out is just super important to me.
I love that. I mean, look at you. You look amazing.
You,
I'm thinking about the banana because you always offer me a banana, and I'm like, I'm eating chips. But now I know why.
Yeah,
I'll take the banana next time.
Trust me, I've had plenty of chips moments. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I want to feel good by the time I'm done.
Okay, so last thing, as a photographer, do you have any advice for models that are just shooting for the first time? Any posing advice, or how can they prepare for a photo shoot so that they look and feel their best?
I always suggest looking up inspirational photos, like what type of photos attract you. And then if you really like that vibe, work on those poses before you get to us. The mirror is your best friend, right? Because the mirror is not going to lie to you. If you work on your posing and, you know, get that done ahead of time, then you're one step ahead of the game.
It's like muscle memory,
Exactly.
Right?
It's exactly like muscle memory. You're going to get it. But then also on set, you know, I'm helping, you know, I'm utilizing my experience from my past. We've got Joey, who's very good at helping. And, you know, just feeling the vibe of the set, like encouraging the model just to dive in. You can't do it wrong.
No.
You know, at the end of the day, it's just, let's make them feel relaxed and comfortable.
So practice in the mirror and then just do an epic destination shoot. Because I think we've created some supermodels, you know, they're so stiff in the beginning. And then by the end, they're just like, I've got this.
Yes, that one girl that we shot for 2 days in a row, for sure.
Oh, yeah. We created a monster. Nervous. She's already going to go to Scottsdale.
I know.
She was like, I'm doing another one of these.
Yeah, so she's here for it.
I love that. And it's so empowering.
It is. Thank you.
Course. So now we have some fun this or that questions.
Okay.
And they actually come from our videographer, Kona. So I don't even know what we're in for. So let's see what he sent us. Okay. Okay, this one's fun. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Really? I'm mountains.
Okay.
In person or a Zoom meeting?
In person.
I love in person too.
I do too.
Yeah. Would you, wait, Kona, what is this one? Have a crew for photos or you and the client? Oh, have like a whole production crew or just you and the client?
I love the production crew.
Me too.
I love it.
Yeah. On location or in studio?
In studio.
Because the wind.
Yeah, because the wind. It's a controlled environment.
Yeah, the lights
you get
are
to
controlled.
play with lighting and just bend stuff up. So I love in studio.
This one is probably a no-brainer. Dry climate or humidity.
I like dry climate.
Yeah, as a makeup artist, I like dry climate. Seafood or steak?
Seafood.
Okay, I'm a steak girly. Desert photo shoot or beach photo shoot?
Really? Beach for this.
Really?
Absolutely beach.
But you do both, because we do desert in Scottsdale, beach in Miami, so you can do both with Sarah.
There's so many different varieties of both, too.
Yes. Do you like shooting male or females?
Females.
Same. Dog or cat?
I have one of each. Dog, cat.
Dog, cat. Okay, both. Strobe light or reflector? That is such a industry question.
Strobe light.
Okay. I like the reflector. I don't know what a strobe light is.
It's that. It's like a light.
Oh, I like the light.
Like a regular light. Yeah.
I'll take the light.
Yeah.
Photoshop or Lightroom?
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Fitness or glam?
Glam.
I love glam.
Yeah. But you can make fitness glam also.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Tomorrow.
Like the Muscle and Fitness Hers cover, that was glam fitness all the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Magazine or digital for your photos?
Magazine.
Of
In
course.
print.
Let's be published.
Yes.
International locations or states?
States.
What's your favorite state to shoot in?
Florida.
Oh, love that. Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on. Can you give us where we can find you, where we can book you, and all of your social handles?
Yep. My website is epicdestinationshoot.com.
Mm-hmm.
There is an Instagram for Epic Destination Shoot also. It's singular, not plural.
Okay.
At Picture Groove and at Bodyscape Magazine, picturegroove.com. .com. That's a new one. Picturegroove.com. Yeah, picturegroove.com. Facebook. It's not hard to find me.
Yes, definitely. And just look her up, you guys, because you'll be so impressed. And you do billboards too.
Absolutely. Lots of billboards in LA and Times Square.
You're just a supermodel celebrity maker.
So. Oh, thank you.